Before I give my live reactions to tonight's main event of the SchmoeDown, I have to say about the previous matchup, Stacey Howard's heel turn, and this is just Stacey Howard's heel turn was so poorly done. I mean, when Christian tweeted out a poll saying what should happen with Stacey Howard's what should happen with Stacey Howard's character for the SchmoeDown. What should she do? I tweeted out this perfect scenario. There was this moment that would have gone so perfect with this situation, and that was a match from Monday Night Raw in the early part of 2006, leading up to the Backlash pay-per-view. And what that situation was, Rob Van Dam and Shelton Benjamin were in a feud, and what happened was Shelton Benjamin had a matchup that night against an opponent of Rob Van Dam's choosing, and if Shelton Benjamin won, then they'd compete for Money in the Bank, for the Money in the Bank briefcase at Backlash. If his opponent won, if Rob Van Dam's chosen opponent won, they would compete for Shelton Benjamin's Intercontinental title, which was Shelton Benjamin was the champion at the time of the Intercontinental Championship, but Shelton Benjamin had this cocky attitude, like, all right, come on, who's my opponent? Come on. And then the world's greatest tag team music hits, and Shelton Benjamin was like, so the perfect opportunity for that moment, especially with Brienne's new attitude with the SchmoeDown, to use that scenario that type of scenario for Stacey to make her singles debut would have been so perfectly done and so perfectly executed for that situation. But it was a once in a lifetime opportunity to do, and now it's gone. So it's just my opinion on what happened in that match. We are now moving on to tonight's main event between Scott Mantz and Hal Rudnick. Now, I don't like to pick favorites, typically, but I will say this to Mr. Rudnick. It is my sincere belief that tonight, at the end of this matchup, Mr. Rudnick is going to want to forget about what happened in this matchup, get in the car, get on a motorcycle, whatever form of transportation he uses, and take a nice, long, extended trip down Holiday Road, Holiday Road. Let's get ready to SchmoeDown.
Question number 1 in the category of animated. What is the name of the pizza restaurant in the Toy Story film?
Pizza Planet!
What is the name of the pizza restaurant?
Scott, you're kidding me. You don't know this?
Films. What are you looking at, son? Dad, don't look at your father's homework.
Oh, if you rate Chuck E. Cheese or something stupid like that, I'm going to be mad.
3.
I love Chuck E. Cheese with all my heart, I'm just saying. You're kidding.
I wrote an actual answer and then started a joke answer. Raise?
Close. Looking for Pizza Planet.
Oh my lord.
My joke answer was Cosmic Ping Pong Pizza.
That's one of the easiest questions in the world.
Our next question.
What is going on here?
Category comedies, gentlemen. What is the name of the huge character in Police Academy played by NFL star Bubba Smith?
Good old Bubba.
Yeah.
Do you like those movies?
I've met someone named Bubba. I like that.
This is the one time Nick Monday actually wishes he was here. 5,
Yeah, absolutely.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Hal Rudnick.
Never seen Police Academy,
Hightower. Correct.
so I have no idea.
Picks. Incorrect. Scott Mantz.
Swing and a miss.
It doesn't look like Mantz is really locked in. I think he's concentrated on performing.
Yeah.
Got it locked.
I have it a good authority. In the 70s, Ritalin was created after these two were born.
The category of dramas in The Imitation Game. plays Joan Clark, a Cambridge graduate that surpasses Turing's test, but her parents won't allow her to work with the male cryptographer?
Keira Knightley.
Please don't ask me to repeat.
You would have won a speech tournament with that.
That wasn't bad, right? No, I was into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Scott Mantz. What do you listen to?
Nope.
Correct. Hal.
Haley Atwell?
Incorrect. For Keira Knightley.
Wow, guys.
We're doing great.
These are easy
We're doing
questions,
great,
too.
Gentlemen, question 4, category is horror thriller.
I'm
You'll find
surprised.
Health Inspector Matthew Bennell in this 1970s horror film. Can you repeat the question, please? You'll find Health Inspector Matthew
That's
Bennell
one.
in this 1970s horror film.
1974. 1970. 1970.
1970s. I think he's just. Are you just bragging that you know the year?
It's either The Exorcist or The Omen. I don't know which.
All right. And 5.
I'm probably wrong, but those would be either one of those would be my guess.
1. Hal Rudnick.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Incorrect. Scott Mantz.
Revenge of the Pink Panther.
That's not a horror
Invention
movie.
of the Body Snatchers.
All right.
All right.
Good grief.
Okay. In the next category, action adventure, in Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol, who played the female operative on Ethan's team?
The lovely Paula Patton.
In Ghost Protocol, who was the actress
They get this
who
wrong.
played the female operative on Ethan's team, Jane Carter. She wore a green dress.
I'm a little shocked, Christian. This is a rough start here for both competitors.
Me too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Hands down. All right, here we go. Scott Mantz.
Sean Monahan.
My God.
Right. How?
We all know it was Ms. Tia Carrere.
You idiot.
Ms. Tia
It was actually
Carrere.
Paula Patton.
This is Mission
All right,
Impossible,
category of family films.
not Wayne's
Played
World.
The voice of Shere Khan, the villain tiger, in 2016's The Jungle Book. Who voiced Shere Khan?
Idris Elba.
Everyone's got lost in a jungle.
In your house. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hal Rudnick.
Liam Neeson.
Correct. Scott.
Peter Niaga.
So looking for Idris Elba.
Thank you.
Oh,
Good
I would like to
grief.
remind,
This,
the competitors, the game has started. So.
this is
All
on
right,
track
question
to
7,
becoming
guys. Category fantasy sci-fi.
the lowest
Who played
scored
Deputy Jackson Lamb in Super 8.
game in SchmoeDown history.
Just start the game over. Man, I should have done my homework. 5, 4, 3.
I've never seen the movie. All I know is that J.J. Abrams directed it.
J.J. Abrams. Hal Rudnick.
Michael Shannon. I think this is
This is
like
upsetting,
They
quite
started like a good
frankly.
idea, but end up with zeros.
Next category is new releases. Kira Sedgwick plays Haley Seinfeld's mother in what 2016 acclaimed drama?
Edge of 17.
Kira Sedgwick plays Haley Seinfeld's mother.
I think it was more of a dark comedy
All right.
instead of a drama.
4, 3, 2, 1. And how about it?
Edge of 17.
Correct. For
We
one
actually have a
point.
right
Edge of 17.
Finally, Mantz is on the board! Finally!
It works like this. The wheel will be brought out. They will spin the wheel. They'll get 4 questions on the wheel, each worth 2 points apiece. If they don't like what they got the first time, they can spin again unless it lands on opponent's choice. You can opt for multiple choice, and then it goes down to 1 point apiece. You can steal from your opponent in this round. All right, Hal Rudnick, you're really leading big here, 2-1. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second.
All right, so Scott, give it a good spin.
Pretty decent spin.
And the man's man lands on.
Stop!
Oh, Oscar movie.
Oh, okay.
You want to stay
Take
at
the
Oscar
money and
movies?
run.
All right, so I'll
You got it?
yeah, I got it. So Oscar movies. Now Scott Mantz needs a big round here because of his 1 point that he scored in round 1.
1 point.
So here we go.
Round
What
two.
was
Here
the
we go.
first film to receive an Academy Award nomination in each of the 4 performance categories? Multiple choice. Is it A, A Streetcar Named Desire, B, The Color Purple, C, My Man Godfrey, or D, The Turning Point? The Turning Point.
Yeah.
Correct.
No.
Steele.
May I hear the choices again?
A Streetcar Named Desire, The Color Purple, My Man Godfrey, or The Turning Point?
Streetcar Named Desire.
Looking for My Man Godfrey.
Okay.
My Man Godfrey. All right. Question 2, Scott. Titanic and La La Land are tied with the other film for the most Oscar nominations
What other
ever
film?
at 14. What is that film?
Titanic
And La La
and
Land.
La La Land are tied with Ben-Hur.
It's incorrect.
Oh, and I can't get the multiple choice?
No, it's gonna go.
Gone with the Wind.
All About Eve. All About Eve. All right, here we go. Next question. Michael Douglas won his first Oscar for producing which film?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Correct for 2 points. Vance. All right.
Thank God! Jesus Christ!
Last question. What Oscar-nominated actor played Richard Nixon in the 2008 drama Frost Nixon?
Frank Langella.
Frost Nixon. That was Frank Langella.
Thank
2 more
you.
points for Scott Mantz. All right.
Good grief,
So,
Scotty.
Now we get to Hal Rudnick, who will spin the wheel.
Somebody
Here we go, spin.
beam him up.
There's the spin.
Good spin. Spin is in, Christian. The spin is in. This is key. He
Good
is
muscle, my
trailing
son.
5-2.
Oh, opponent's choice.
Wait,
Don't
Listen,
sit on.
if you witness
Is it on?
to this.
It's on.
Opponent's
it's on-
choice.
it's on opponent's choice.
Ladies and gentlemen, for everyone watching right now, the opponent's choice is fucking movie release dates, baby.
You're gonna get 4
Yes!
questions, Hal. First question: the action films, The Fifth Element, Con Air, and Batman and Robin were all released in what year?
1997. Scott is having it.
1996.
Incorrect.
Wow.
97.
That's correct for 2 points.
2
Still.
Suez belch me out.
Question 2, Hal. The original Ghostbusters movie was released in June of what year?
1984.
1984.
That is correct. 2 points for Hal.
All right.
What year saw the release of the instant classic Toy Story 3?
Year I graduated high school, 2010.
Let's get a multiple choice.
Oh my
All
lord.
right. A, 2008. B, 2010. C, 2012. D, 2013.
If he gets this one wrong.
2012.
Incorrect.
2010.
1 point for Scott Mantz. 1 point for Mantz.
Number 4, the Sean Penn thriller Mystic River was released in what year?
2003? No, it was 2004. I was moving cities at the time.
95.
You're kidding.
Mystic River came out in 2003.
That's correct.
2
Yeah.
more points for
This is
Mantz.
tough
All right, so
because
round 3.
it was
Round 3 is
around
gonna
the
work like
time
this, and
when I was
then, thank
moving
God,
from
it'll be
Houston to
over.
Dallas. And I keep
We
getting the
are
2 years
going
mixed up.
to have 3 numbers that the competitors will choose from between 1 and 25. It'll be worth 2 points, then 3 points, and then finally 5 points should we get there. All right, so, Mantz, you're in the lead here. Would you pick 3 numbers, please, from 1 and 25?
1 and 25. Okay. I'm going to go with number 5 because it's my favorite number. I'm going to go with number 17 because it's my age. And I'm
Nice.
going to go with 25 because it's my favorite number.
All right, Hal.
Let's go with 4, 14.
25 in honor of Tim Richmond.
And why?
All right.
Why, son?
Because they all had 4s in them, that just became
Starting with
interesting.
Hal.
4, 14, and 24. All right, so we're going to start. Hal Rudnick needs to get a lot of points here. Otherwise, it's going to be a TKO. So we got to start with category number 4 for Hal Rudnick, which is in the realm of classics. Once again.
Here we go.
All right. What is the name of Kane's private estate in Citizen?
Xanadu.
That's correct. 2 points for Hal Rudnick. All right, so Hal now needs needs
Good
to,
job, son.
All right, so Hal keeps himself alive with that one, but he's got to get this three-pointer here, 14. So number 14 in the category of crime. Although they both appeared in The Godfather Part 2, Al
Heat.
Pacino and Robert De Niro had never shared a scene together.
He gets this one wrong.
Heat.
Correct
That's
for 3
correct.
points. All right, so now Hal, in order to still stay in this game and take the lead now, category number 24, your 5-pointer.
I'd like to make it a true daily double.
All right, here we go.
Can't do that, but
Alright.
okay.
Your 5-pointer. Who directed School of Rock?
Richard Linklater.
Category of directors. Who directed School of Rock?
Richard Linklater.
For 5 points. There you go. Hal gets all 10 points. He is in the lead.
Well done.
It's
Takes
a
it over
long
Scott Mantz. Now
way
Scott
to the
Mantz has a
top if
chance
you
to
wanna
win the
rock and
game, but he's gotta get some
roll.
points.
Absolutely.
No fucking pressure, guys. Come on.
No, there's pressure.
Yes, there is pressure.
You chose 5, 17, 25, Scott. Your 2-point question is in the category that corresponds to number 5. That is comic book movies. Comic book movies.
Let's hear the question first. Don't panic.
Question is, in X-Men First Class, what real event do the X-Men try to prevent from happening in the 1960s?
Kennedy's
Cuban
assassination.
Missile Crisis.
Correct for 2
course.
points. All right, so if Scott Mantz hits this 3-pointer, he will win the game.
All right. You chose number 17. 17. And your category is Back to the Future.
Ooh, here we go.
Well, that's heavy.
What was the name of the man who took Marty in shortly after he arrived in the Old West in Back to the Future?
Seamus McFly.
Doc Brown.
No!
That's incorrect.
Looking for Seamus.
Oh.
Seamus.
It's
All
a
right, so it
shameful
comes down to
thing.
this.
Lobster
Scott
head.
Mantz needs to
A
hit
careless
his
man
final
who could
question,
wind up
number
dead.
25, or Hal Rudnick will win the game.
As Christian said, Scott,
Can't
you
believe you
picked,
got that wrong.
You picked question number 25. Category is Pixar. Pixar films. 5-point question for all the marbles. Kevin Spacey voices a villainous grasshopper in which
A
Pixar
Bug's
film?
Life.
That would be a Bug's Life.
Oh! Scotty, you were beamed up tonight.
Games in something.
All my life, I have wanted
What a contest. Congratulations to the Mantz man. I'm muting it for to avoid copyright, and let's see what happens after the break. That was I can't believe that they got so many questions wrong in the first round. Those were really easy questions. I'm stunned. Nonetheless, let's take it to Emma Fife.
What's up, Movie Trivia SchmoeDown fans? I'm Emma Fife here with Scott Mantz. I gotta ask
Scott
you, because
Mantz.
you literally are the face of movie release dates.
Literally.
How did it feel to finally get to have your
Not
category?
only, okay, Emma Fife, not only did it feel great to finally get my own category, but the fact that I got to pick my own category because it was opponent's choice, movie release dates. I mean, like for years, for the last 25 years of my life, I've been waiting to do the SchmoeDown and have it come on movie release dates and kick ass, and boom, I did. Sorry, Hal, I love you like a son because you are my son, but movie release dates.
Your sense of time might be a little off. I don't think the SchmoeDowns were going on for quite 25 years, but I mean, that movie release dates category, that really turned the tide
Did I crush it?
on this game. You know what, Scott Mantz, you did.
I crushed it.
You did.
I crushed it.
Yeah, you pulled out one of the answers out of seemingly nowhere.
Which one was it? Was it Mystic River?
The Mystic River one, yeah.
2003.
And, just to emphasize how confident you were on those movie release dates, we seem to still be getting Scott Mantz, the musical. So,
Release dates.
besides this, career that obviously the two of us are going to have together with
Yes.
Scott Mantz, the musical, being the precursor to Fight for Life, my one-woman show. What's next for you here in the Movie Trivia SchmoeDown?
What's next for me? Well, I am back in the singles match. I needed this confidence booster. I needed this. I've been waiting a year to make my mark, to come back in a big way, and I feel like I just did. Although I gotta tell you, that first category, that first round was pretty pathetic. It was pretty pathetic.
Definitely a word that I would use to describe that.
Now, in that first round, that's where I'm like, oh boy, I really need my first officer. I need Jason Inman. I need my Team Trek co-pilot here. But it was fine solo this time, and I went, okay, I get it. This is gonna be, I'm gonna crash and burn. But then I got movie release dates.
Okay, well, thank goodness you did, because then somebody actually started scoring some points in this match. Well, congratulations,
Thanks,
Scott
I'm
Mantz. Good win for you. You've had some rough times in the team lately, and it's nice to see you win here in the singles.
Feels good to be the king.
Not quite sure how that happened. Anyway, we'll be right back with Hal Rudnick. And we are back with Hal Rudnick. Hal, that was a match that it happened.
It was a match, Emma. And I would say that match...
And the
was
icon
tantamount
has
to
still
child abuse.
has no wins
Well,
in singles
It
competition.
reminds me of the days that Dad would take me out behind the woodshed, put me over his knee, and tan my bottom with a switch.
Okay, you do know that Scott Mantz is not actually your father. I mean, he's not.
Show me the DNA tests.
Okay, well, that's taking things to a little bit of an extreme. What happened out
This
there?
is the SchmoeDown.
What,
It's not Maury
All the
Povich.
credit in the world to Scott. I mean, it was a perfect storm. It was, and in my case, a perfect shitstorm.
Right.
I spun that wheel, landed on opponent's choice. He got to pick the category with his face on it.
Yeah.
And that's all she wrote from there. I'm happy that I made a match of it in the third round. I hit all those balls from downtown.
I actually wanted to ask you about the third round, because you did so well in the third round that I kind of, were you like mentally present for any other point in this game? Because you came in swinging in round 3.
You know what? That's a valid question. I may have been in a fugue state in the first 2 rounds. I would like to check the video. My eyes might have been like just a little bit glazed
come
over.
on.
Sure.
But you know what? I woke up, the Star Trek alarm clock went off, and I woke up for that third round, proud of that effort. And damn it, I give Mantz a lot of credit.
At least you made it to
He is
round
a
3.
master of those release dates and of many other things, and of being a perfect gentleman. But that was a winnable match. I'm mad at myself because I missed a couple of questions that I had to answer, and I went in a different direction. But that's how the cookie crumbles at the SchmoeDown sometimes,
That is absolutely true. But I think that in that third round, you did prove that you really could continue to be a competitor here in the Movie Trivia SchmoeDown. So what do you say, Hal? Are you gonna challenge somebody else? You gonna continue to take on opponents?
You know, of course, I will take on all comers, and I'm going to get back in the dojo, and I'm going to do a little more IMDb-ing. In my spare time, I'm going to pop on a Netflix movie or an HBO Now or something. I'm going to get in the gym. I'm going to come back rock hard and laser sharp. You can take that straight to the bank.
And you know,
I'll
if you
believe it
ever
when you
need
win a
any help
match,
learning your movie release
icon.
dates, that you can join Scott Mantz for a session wherein he will probably serenade you with the movie release dates of all the major films from the last 70-odd years. Well,
And his falsetto movie release date
Yeah.
will haunt my dreams.
it's going to haunt all of our dreams forever. Well, again,
Wow.
sorry for your loss, Hal, and we hope to see you here in the Movie Trivia SchmoeDown once again someday soon.
Thanks, Emma, and I love your Gem and the Holograms ensemble.
Well, thank you. Back to you, Ken and Christian.
Emma
The
finally
series,
tried to
not
hold
the
that in as
awful
much as she
movie.
could. She knows that she doesn't know what she saw. We
Movie
don't know
never
what we saw,
happened.
but it was still, they battled. It was the second and third round turned it around because
Yeah.
Hal Rudnick had a hell of a performance in round 3. I mean, he scored 10 points, got all of them. Mantz just happened to, he just needed less points in that round. He missed his 3, but he still hit the 5, and that was the end.
And that is how you did. You got a victory for Scott Mantz on the road to redemption.
Well, Scott Mantz is now 2-2. He's back on track here, and now the question is, who is next? You know, he said he wants to play whoever, and he was a ball of energy like he always is in the post interview, and he was talking about how he'll play. Maybe he'll play someone like Andraco. Maybe he'll play someone like the Beast or Drew McWeeny. We don't know, but he He's 2-2 now, and we're going to see a lot more. Now, Hal Rudnick started out at 0-2. I think a Hal Rudnick Nick Scarpino match would be pretty interesting.
That would be. I would like to see that. Seducer, Hal Rudnick. They could shape up to a good match there.
So there you go. That is the Movie Trivia SchmoeDown, guys. Make sure that you go ahead and comment and like and join the Movie Trivia SchmoeDown page. Join the Reddit page. Join it all and listen to the SchmoeDown Rundown every Saturday. They recap the whole week that was.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been tonight's main event between Scott Movie Mantz and the icon Hal Rudnick. If you like this and all my other videos, click the thumbs up button. You can subscribe to this channel here. You can watch my latest work here, and here. And you can follow me on Twitter at the T_Hughes35 and add me on Instagram and Snapchat at the TMoney35. I am the one and only TMoney35. Have a great rest of your evening, folks, and remember,